Hey everyone, this is a little mini project for you to do coming up in February. I was thinking of my favorite verse about God's love, and it's we love because he first loved us. So this is the end product that we're going to make together today, and I'll show you how. We are going to take a variety of brush sizes. If you pull out your watercolor brushes, you're also going to pick some watercolors that are high pigment. I like Daniel Smith, or this is Artistic Isle. And you're gonna go ahead and wet them and get them activated so that they're ready to use. I'm going to pull over here a fresh piece of cold pressed watercolor paper, and I'm going to use it to get started. So with my thickest brush, I am going to wet a shape of a heart on my paper. And I want that heart to have an abstract style, so I'm going to make one side higher than the other. And you can do that however you want to make a little space that is not wet here at some of the angles, so that you can have a little bit of area without any watercolor. I am going to wet my first colors, get them activated, and get started. You're going to pick up your color and you're going to place it right along the edges of your wet area. And you're letting the colors bleed in on their own. Let the water come in and basically move the color for you. Let it do the work. Pick up some purple, more water. More water. And as that dries, it's going to take more of the coloring and it's going to spread throughout the edges of the heart shape. So we're going to let that dry and we'll splatter with some gold next. Okay, here's one I did with some blues and greens. So this is a fun one. And we're just going to dip our small paintbrush into our gold here and splatter. We're also going to put a few drops of gold in here as an accent. Okay, now on to our lettering. So I mentioned the verse, we love because he first loved us. So we're going to letter it here on the bottom of this card. And I was thinking in particular about spreading the love to those around us who maybe don't have a significant other or a spouse in their life. So the single ladies, the widows, people in your life that you know at work or in your neighborhood or even at church that might not have someone, letting them know how much they're loved. So you can spread the love this time around by making a couple cards and sharing them with not only your significant other, but also some of the single people in our lives. For lettering, we are going to do what's called modern calligraphy, and that's the Tombow brush here that we've got. And it is a bendable brush that allows you to put weight on the downstroke and lift lighter on the upstroke. And that allows us to maintain this type of bounce lettering with the heavier thickness on the left-hand side. So I'll give you a demonstration, and I hope even if you don't have one of these brushes, you can go back in at the end and thicken the left-hand side just like I do. We're gonna do this together. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and do a double coat. And so if you have just a regular brush pen, you can come in and take note of the thicker side on the left. So you're going to just thicken that edge. There you go. Make sure you tag Visual Faith Journey on Instagram if you share this project.